Well, as you can imagine, there is plenty to get to, so now I have the pleasure of introducing the reunion planning co-chairs, Jim Parker and Rachel Berger. Jim's a trustee. I understand Rachel used to be one, so gang, they're a big deal. Give them a round of applause.
Wow, hello, welcome, good evening. On behalf of the entire Reunion Planning Committee, I want to welcome you all back to the Hill for what has been a truly special weekend celebrating Kenyon swimming and diving. Yeah. For whatever reason you showed up this weekend, possibly to reconnect with old friends and teammates, your connection to the sport, or your obedience to some strange spell. Perhaps it was Coach's attempt to persuade you by saying he's not kicking the bucket anytime soon. Or maybe it was the committee's relentless texts and phone calls that got you here. I want to thank you for making the effort to join us. I know how challenging it is to take time out of our busy lives to return to Gambier, Ohio, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I would like to begin by thanking the Alumni Engagement Office, Development Office, and the Athletics Office for working with us to make this weekend a huge success. I appreciate all of the time, energy, and resources you have devoted to this event. In particular, I'd like to thank Colleen Garland, Kim Wallace, Janet Marsden, Molly Vogel, Annie Gordon, Heidi Boland, Lindsay Colopy, and Justin Newland. Thank you so much. I would also like to acknowledge our entire Reunion Planning Committee. Yes, wow, there they are. Thank you so much for your commitment these last 9 months, for your support, and for your passion for Kenyon swimming and diving. Our crazy vision to get 500 people here came to life, thanks to all of you. This is the power of Kenyon swimming and diving. To the current team, what a way to begin your record. The alumni this evening share stories about Coach Steen's impact and the dynasty of the Kenyon swimming and diving program. You stand on the shoulders of greatness, and we are here for you. I speak for all of us when I say we look forward to meeting each and every one of you and wish you the best of luck this season. Now, I have a deep sense of pride in being a member of the women's swim team all 4 years, and a deep sense of pride in being a member of the Kenyon alumni community. I followed both of my older brothers, Jimmy, class of '06, back there, and Andy, class of '08, right here, to Kenyon, because I saw how their lives were enriched by their social interactions on the swim team, their involvement in extracurriculars, and their academics. Just like them, I too wanted to build relationships with classmates, teammates, professors, and the greater Kenyon community. Coming here was one of the best decisions of my life. I know I've thanked you before, Coach, but I need to thank you again for giving me the opportunity to be a member of this team and this community. I was one of 5 ladies asked to be involved with the hiring of Coach Book. During his interview process, he asked each of us what we liked most about Kenyon. We all had the same answer: the people. My class of ladies, the class of 2011, was lucky to have both Coach Steen and Coach Book as our head coaches. To have both of these visionaries as coaches and mentors and now dear friends has been life-changing. They taught all of us how to test our breaking points and decide whether to live our lives under a threat or for a challenge. In preparation for this weekend, I looked back on emails I saved from my time as a Kenyon lady, and I'd like to share excerpts from two that stood out to me. In an email from February 2010, with the subject Entering Championships, Coach recounted a story of former ladies preparing for taper and their championship meet. He wrote, "What made them so amazing was the fact that there was nothing special about them except a deep pride in the team and the knowledge and confidence that they would give an effort that topped all previous efforts. These women and many, many others never gave up in the pursuit of excellence and in turn left their mark." He then posed the question, "Are you now ready to take the next step in the legacy of excellence?" In the second email from August 2010, with the subject of Senior Lady Gathering, Jess welcomed us to the start of our senior year and asked us to meet with us as a class. He discussed the importance of the unity, support, and steady leadership of the senior class. He wrote, "The degree to which we can understand, connect, and support one another will aid us immeasurably in our pursuit of excellence." Though you won't find my name in any record books or in the Hall of Fame, the pursuit of excellence is what drove me to challenge myself each and every day in the pool and the classroom, and even now in every aspect of my life. As you all saw, we officially announced the Pursuit of Excellence Endowment Fund a few weeks ago. This will enhance the resources available for the team. Because, yes, it's a big deal. Because of the success of the Our Path Forward capital campaign for the college, the college was excited to support and explore new budget-enhancing opportunities for athletic teams and affinity groups. Our team fund is one of a few current athletic team endowment funds at the college, and it's certainly the largest. Yes. This fund will allow the team to continue to compete at the highest level, attract and retain coaching staff, support top-level recruiting, fund the annual winter training trip, and much more. As of tonight, I am proud to announce that we have raised over $1.7 million already for the endowment fund. I want to personally thank Brian Dowdle, who was the force behind this effort. Thank you so much. Along with the entire fundraising subcommittee. Thank you. A large portion of what we have raised so far has come from the leadership level group. Nearly 50 of you have stepped up. These folks have pledged $10,000 or more over a maximum of 5 years. Additionally, some alumni have been very generous to include the fund in their estate plans. All of this propels us towards our ambitious goal of $2.5 million. I ask you now, as Coach asked us before, will you take the next step in the legacy of excellence? I encourage you all to consider financially supporting the endowment fund with either one-time contributions or multi-year pledges. Every size contribution matters, just like each of us mattered on the team. Let us make sure that the Kenyon swimming and diving legacy continues for future generations. And with that, I will hand things over to my partner in crime, with whom I have had the privilege of serving with on the board. Jim, thank you so much for asking me to be your co-chair for this weekend. It's been an honor to celebrate our community. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Jim Parker.
Great job, great job. So, Coach, you told me to keep this funny, keep it light, but they got me on a shot clock, so I'm not gonna tell any stories about your driving skills. I'm not gonna talk about your pontifications on the throne and bathroom of Schaefer. Not gonna do that. Promise I wouldn't do it. And also, I'm gonna tell everybody that, on Marcy's arrival to campus at age 22 was the hottest woman on campus. And meetings at Coach's house took on a whole new meaning all of a sudden. Everybody was a little bit more motivated. So, no, despite the fact that you've kept us entertained all these years, and Coachman's stories are everlasting, what was I going to say? Okay. We are here first and foremost because you are an inspiration to all of us. Coachman, you are a true force of nature. You are the standard by which I measure a coach, a mentor, or for that matter, any leader. Look at this crowd. Is there any better legacy or any better testament to your legacy than this group that we've got assembled for you right now? As Rachel pointed out, the pursuit of excellent philosophy is being carried on by Coach Book, and it was overwhelmingly evident today with the team. So as alums, we ask ourselves, what can we do to help perpetuate that legacy? Being here today, connecting with the team, sharing our traditions are one way we can support the program. But we also know there's an ever-growing need for resources, and that's why we created the Pursuit of Excellence Endowment. Coach, we are here tonight to recognize and celebrate your amazing career and the impact you've had on so many lives. You taught us to continually reach for new heights. And so I am announcing tonight that we're naming the endowment in your honor, the James A. Steen Pursuit of Excellence Fund. So, we've had a lot of great reunions over the years, and I look out in the crowd, I see Stu Wegener, who pulled us together, took the lead on number 4. We had an amazing group there, highlighted by Chris Shedd's sub 140, 200 free, which he died so bad in the last 25, we thought we were gonna have to pull him out of the pool, but he set a national record and won the national championship. So we also have Jay Hanahan, who personally called every living alumni to get us all come to Minneapolis for number 20. We had an amazing reunion there. And I assume that there was some really great swimming going on, but everybody remembers it because of the chalice. The chalice, which was an invented tradition by borrowing a punch bowl from the breakfast buffet and taking it up to somebody's room. So we've had some great reunions. But I have to say, we have taken it to a whole new level. Now I got to figure out where I'm back here again. Okay. And we can all thank Ms. Rachel Berger for that right here. Yeah. So, I gotta keep. Okay. Rachel is fearless. Did you see the testimonials we had tonight? From a senator, from a governor, from the coach of the great Ohio State Buckeyes. That was all because Rachel's not afraid to ask anybody to do anything. That is amazing. Her organizational skills and unwavering, persistent, and ever-present optimism has brought this all together. And in recognition of her leadership, Coach Book is going to present you with a gift.
Thank you. It's been said many times, but the work Rachel and many others, but Rachel especially, has put into this is truly phenomenal and outstanding. It really lives up to what we try to aspire to in this program. We think about that pursuit of excellence. Rachel did this over the course of the last 9 months in a way that I never imagined, I couldn't envision. This exceeds all of my expectations as well, and I hope it does yours too. So just as a small gift from us, all of us, we have 2 gifts for Rachel. We have a stylish Kenyon bag. And inside, we have a second gift, and the second gift has a little story. And so the second gift is a Kenyon swimming and diving blanket. And this is a meaningful story for me and for my wife as graduates of the college. For a small period of time during the college, and I don't know when it started and when it ended, the athletic department would give out a 4-year award for varsity athletes. So some of us got those. And for us, it was a blanket. And that blanket lives in our house, on our guest bed, in prominent display, now 20 plus years beyond our graduation. And so this is something that I've missed, and I understand times change, but over the last few years I've been working with people to try to recreate this tradition, bring this back to our campus. And through the gifts of some families, and especially a gift from the late Tom Hoffman and his family, class of '62, we now have an endowment fund that will support that gift moving forward. And so all of our graduates of the college, yes, Tom is wonderful, for all of our graduates of the college, of the program, they will receive a gift blanket to keep in memory of their time at Kenyon. And so Rachel, as a graduate of the program, as someone who's just put together an amazing event, we wanted to share one with you as well. So congratulations, Rachel, and thank you.
All right. That's a great story, Coach. You know, Tom and his wife Jan were the super fans here at Kenyon. And Tom, we miss you, but we know you're here in spirit. Rachel is just one example of overachievers that are here tonight. So I wanted to give everybody kind of the scope of what we're talking about, because I'm looking at a group of star-studded overachievers. So could Mr. Doug Neff and Bill Kohler and Bill Wallace and Larry Whitner stand up, please? Okay. These guys are 4 members of a medley relay that was our first national champions for Kenyon College. 1969. So could Olivia Smith, Jenna Fadley, and Anna Axis please stand up? Okay. These 3 women were the national champions in the medley in 2023. Stay standing. Now, every other national champion that's in the room, please stand up. Come on, everybody. Yep. I understand that we have 500 national titles represented in the room tonight, or over 500. Okay. You know, beyond swimming fast, we're all very proud of our academic achievements. And the statistic I like to brag about the most is how many NCAA postgraduate scholarships we've won. And I'm going to double dip here, but Mr. Bill Kohler, will you stand up, please? Bill was the first NCAA postgraduate scholar in 1970. And Emmy Myris, are you here? Emmy, yay! 1922. We had another one in 1923, but he couldn't be here tonight. So every other you guys, you haven't figured out the program here. Stay standing. I want to see every other, NCAA postgraduate scholar stand up, please. We've had 72 in total. A very impressive group indeed.